All right, well, we're going to begin in a tabletop position. So you guys are going to go down to your hands and knees like so. Now we're just going to start with some hip circles with our right leg. So you're going to lift your right knee up onto the side and then come back and bring it back down to where you began. A couple circles on the right side, nice and slow. Try to keep your back in a level position as you do these.
Okay, no hockey. But I can't do this.
How many are we doing? We're just going to go for a couple more seconds now. And then go ahead and switch sides, nice and slow through these, nice and slowly. Gwen says she's going to join us back to back.
She's afraid.
I can, but I can't do that.
I would be afraid too. Alright, now next up we're going to flip our hands around so that our fingers face our knees and our wrists face straight forward. Yep, good. So get a little stretch through the forearms here. If you need to walk your hands back closer to your legs, you can. And then we're going to do cat-cow. So you're going to drop your belly down towards the ground. You're going to lift your chin up and look up at the ceiling. And then you're going to round your back. Pull your shoulder blades apart, tuck your chin to your chest. Go back and forth a few times. And then last but not least, we'll do a few extensions. So we can flip our hands back around. We're going to take our right arm and left leg and extend both out. Then you're going to touch your knee to your elbow underneath you. Extend back out, and then plant and switch. So extend, touch, extend, plant, switch. Nice and slow. After your next one, we can push back into down dog for just a second. So hands at about shoulder width, feet about hip width. Then just take a second here, pedal out your legs a little bit, bend one knee, straighten the other. Is this really happening, Brenna? Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm just going to do some different things. I mean, like, not identical.
All right, fair enough. All right, you guys will step to a lunge on the right side. So we'll go right foot outside the right hand. And then we'll bring our left knee down to the ground, and then just scoot your knee back a couple inches. And we're going to wag our hips left to right a few times. All right, take your right hand, reach up towards the ceiling. And then if you would like a little bit more stretch, you can reach back and grab a hold of your left foot. Come on, I'm just kidding, don't force it.
But seriously,
Plant your right hand back down, step your right foot back, left foot steps forward, right knee finds the ground, hips move left to right.
what if I hold
Instead of row,
in some other way?
I don't think that would make the workout any easier, that's for sure.
That's okay, because it'll replicate space.
All right, take the left hand, reach up. If it feels appropriate, reach back, grab a hold of your right foot, do a quad stretch. All right, plant your left hand back down, and then go back to down dog one more time, and then begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. When you get there, you can take a seat in the bottom of a squat. So we'll go feet at about hip width, toes point straight forward. We'll go elbows inside the knees, and then just gently rock left to right. Now grab a hold of your toes, and then a few times lift your hips up. These are bootstrappers, and then sit back down. So hips lift up, hips sink back down. Nice and slow through them. And after your next one, come on up to stand. And let's work through a couple air squats. So feet at about shoulder width, hips back, knees out, squat, and stand. Nice and slow in the descent every time. All right, cool. We're going to get into our warm-up next. So each of you is going to need a kettlebell. All right, so we're going to start with the kettlebell up in front of us like so. So that our feet and the bell form a triangle. And we're going to do Russian kettlebell swings. So we pull our shoulders back, brace our belly, and then bend our knees. All this is going to look like is I grab the bell and then hike it back between my legs and then stand and swing to about shoulder height. Yep, so the top, keep your elbows bent. Oh. Yep. Good. So that's a Russian swing. If you would like a little bit more challenge, we can do a hand-to-hand swing, where we grab the bell with one hand, swing back, then stand up, and switch hands up in front of us. Note that we change hands with the bell, with it up in front of us, not when it's swinging back between our legs. Okay, so for the warm-up, we're gonna go for a 150-meter row, and we're gonna do 10 hand-to-hand swings, or if that feels like too much, you can just do regular Russian swings. Then 5 bootstrappers, which is what we just did when we were getting going, these things. And then 3-inch ones, where we fold forward, walk out to a plank, do a push-up, and then walk our hands back to our feet. We'll cycle through that for 5 minutes, so we see if you use this thing. You use rolling machine in front of you?
Yeah.
Set this up wherever you like.
You want to run through here?
Yeah. Was that? Yeah.
I did it at once.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna start here. We turn the monitor on like this. And then just row is the option that we'll take. So if you hit this button, it'll turn on. We're gonna row for meters today, so this is the number that you'll be looking at. What I want you to think about when you row is a 3-step process. So start with your posture strong, so sit up nice and tall. Immediately bring your shoulders back. Perfect, good. So now your back is nice and flat. The 3-step process is gonna be that you drive with your legs, then you lean back a little bit, and then you pull with your arms. Okay? When you return, so when you come back to this position, you do the exact opposite. Your arms release, then you sit up tall, and then you let your legs bend. So it's legs, lean, arms, lean, legs. Yep. Back stays flat the whole time. Pull the handle to your chest and back. Yep. So come back to the back, pause, stay right here. Let your arms go back. Now sit up tall, and now bend your legs. Big drive. Arms release. Sit up tall, bend the legs. Yep. Back nice and flat the whole time. And don't worry about rough, like you can come back slowly, it's totally fine. It will actually give you a chance to put more power to the drive. Yep, so slow return, big drive. Arms release first, sit up tall, then the legs, big drive. Yep, very nice. Keep going. So when we get into the actual warm up, we're gonna be going for 150 meters. You just did all just that, right? Okay. Teach me once you get menu, and then just row, we'll bring it back to 0.
When I get to 150, I stop or I keep going?
You stop, and then you do 10 of those hand-to-hand swings, and then 5 bootstrappers, and then 3-inch rows. We're just gonna cycle through.
Okay, got it.
Cool. Brandon, you all good? Brenna? All right. All right, you guys, you can begin right